Good morning and welcome to this interview. You can tell people in your name, sir.
Yes, being Abbas Cheture, being the supervisor of the Public Relations Unit, Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority.
Okay, so from Olem Asunaloye, this man at the Public Relations Office Supervisor at the Sierra Road Safety Authority in Sierra Leone, as Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority SLRSA. And for the people that we will watch with, then we will let from the status of SLRSA.
Yeah, going forward, when we get the new management led by Mr. James Bagibio, a lot of reforms actually take place, spanning from enhancing the activities of the Road Safety Authority, digitalizing the operations of the authority, and as well decentralizing the services across the country. And since Mr. James Bagibio took over as the executive director, there was a shortage in the driver's license, where at that time will not be the issue license at all. So it sits with the management and the thought of it, the need for improve on the quality and security of the license, and also decentralize them will make the thing cause a little delay. Because as we speak now, SLRSA is up and running full time with we activities them and we services them readily available to the general public. Decentralization now one of the key dream that day of the executive director, and we don't actually actualize them now. Any side of this country where SLRSA office there, you can go there and make use of the services.
You make mention of the struggle for SLRSA, the struggle for issue out license to driver, and we notice a lot of drivers and they go on board say that we don't do the registration, but still no we will forget the license. So how best we are not try for manager, not able for give all the one that we will register?
Of course, like I will tell you, we not get no pending license for anybody again, because since we start production, we target the one that we don't pay first and produce the license there. Over 70,000 licenses were printed, and the one that we it's okay as they don't collect the license, and even though there are some we still depend, we don't compete there in the age, but that I can tell you authoritatively that we get over 10 to 20,000 licenses where people don't applicate.
Okay, so what's not the different types of license? What do you like for ask?
Yeah, of course, the driver's license, we also get vehicle license, and all of these licenses they by category. Of course, for the driver's license, we get category A onto D. For category A, these are people where they ride bike or then keke. Then you get the B, when for drive the light van, car, then jeep. Then you get C, we get for deal with the heavy duty trucks, then like 10 tires, from 814 to 10 tires and above. Then you get the D category where they deal with the earth moving machines, and that is the operators. They can get D license. Then trailer drivers, then we forget D license.
Okay,
so the way they use the excavators, then we forget D license. So we get that category the name from A to D, and we also sort them out. You get AB, you get ABC, you get ABCD. So it depends on the type of vehicle where the individual intend for drive, or where they drive, that category of license they apply for.
Okay, so basically you try for say like if I get license A, I'm not eligible for drive
vehicle at all.
Vehicle at all.
Yeah, exactly. Now only bike and keke. In fact, the bike also we separate them into two. We get the A, we get A plus. Yes, the A plus are for the bike. We get the A++ wey na for the keke. So even that category of keke and bike will also give them some differences there. But it will interest you for know say all of those categories fall under A and the same money you dey pay wey na 660 loans.
So what's now the current cost for a license as per category?
The categories, okay. Thank you very much. You know, most often we get challenges the day where people they go out, they say the SLRSA don't make the license don't there, license price don't go up, I don't go pay 2 million. I want to tell the general public, viewers and everybody say the SLRSA we don't get no license. Even the highest category in the ABCD will reach 2,000 or 2 million only. So you were there out there where somebody you want for use somebody for assist you for do you license. You don't need person for assist you in the first place. Come and try the process. We services them very, very much accessible and they're affordable. For you who want for ride bike or you who fall under the category A for driver's license, you dey pay 660 loans. You when a jeep, car, and then light van dem you dey drive, when a big category license you need, you dey pay 1,200. You wey dey go for category B and C or ABC, you want for drive truck, you also want for ride bike and drive light vehicles, you dey pay 1,700. You when a AB, that is you a bike and then small van and jeep, then no more you want for drive, you don't want drive truck, you dey pay 1,550 loans. And you when they go in for the ABCD, when in the professional or well, we refer to as the professional driver's license, even though or any of the category where you take, as long as you don't go through the correct processes there and get her, you are a professional.
Yes, that's what we can license because
like people a professional driver's license. But most often people believe say that until you get the D category or you get the ABCD in your license, that makes her a professional driver's license. Any of the category where you get, you don't go through the normal processes then that license where you hold now a professional driver's license.
Okay, thank you very much for clearing that particular part there. I believe say people that will go watch, we don't get a very huge clue on that. And so people will still want to know how long it will take somebody after they don't register for the license. How long it will take for them to get the license?
Alright. Forget your driver's license. By law, waiting in our books that you suppose for come apply for what we call the learner's permit. Where you for use for 3 months for go land when 90 days. For go land this driving where you want for do. But we get certain people who actually don't go land this driving on their own. Some people they apprentice themselves to some drivers, certain they become drivers as well. So when you come for can get that license. When you don't go through all the normal processes then, and within 3 working days you forget your driver's license. The reason being you have to go pay in a bank the prescribed amount for the license. After you don't pay, you attach all the necessary documents then you submit forms and then to a license officer where go process the documents. So from there then you submit those payments to finance or verify if exactly that money when you pay don't hit the SLRSA account before we proceed with the driver's license. But now we don't make a very short and simple. Until finance verify before we get access for process your license. But now you can use the online payment platform when a OneGov. You can apply for your driver's license using OneGov at your convenience. You can relax na your house, na your bedroom, na your wherever and apply for your driver's license. The only thing I will for bring you na SLRSA na for come complete the process, because if you na newcomer, you na new driver, you get for come face the driving test wey na both theory and practical. But if you na renew, you want for renew your license, then you can also come and do the theory test and then bring your license again.
Okay, another important one here. Now somebody don't register for a license. For them, una able to get the license. We not some of the criteria and way una dey look, because there's a lot of people with this concern say some man dey na host in getting license, some man just dey any side getting license.
But now the thing of the past. With the current license, with the SLRSA, the issue, we have a biometric license. It's not possible for you to you host and get her. So I have to tell you where believe in them talks a day, or you will believe say you go then you host a good you license. Please, if you don't try and get that license, make sure you come and verify, because I want to tell you authoritatively that that license will be fake. And when once we get hold of her, you will find yourself in a very serious problem, because that's not a criminal offense.
Okay, I believe say you really watch me, you don't get that particular point there, so now if you want to get your license, they don't upgrade the system to biometric system, so you just give a kind of office. Let's go to the states. So a lot of people they go home and see a lot of accidents here on the road again. Man they blame police, or man they blame SLRSA, pardon me. So what thing una feel say like based on una findings can cause most of the accidents like that?
You know, when you talk about accident or road traffic crash, so to speak professionally, we don't refer to her as accident, we call her crash, because we say an accident is predictable, and if it's predictable, then it's preventable.
Okay.
So because of that, I refer to them as crashes.
Road crash.
Yes. So the road traffic crashes, then we don't see, we don't hear reports, we don't record. Now a play of multiple factors. No one factor not even responsible for a crash. There must be a combined or a combination of factors that will result to the crashes. One, when you think about human error.
No, let's
And if we talk about human error, and that makes we always be sensitize, educate, engage the human beings, when are the driver. Because most of the crashes there are as a result of human error, or either mechanical issues, or maybe the environment or weather conditions. So all of those factors, they come together or result to what we call a crash. But the highest number of crashes we ever record, they are all